What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today, wow, what a busy day today. Today, before we start the video, of course, Hovig's having a very good day today. So today, we are going to be completing here the last stage here for the Fighting Spirit of the Saiyans and the Pride of the Wicked Bloodline. This right here is going to be stage 6, and this one I decided to do this one without the new LR Metal Cooler, just in case some of you guys weren't able to pull the character. So what I'm using here is a double LR STR cooler. Honestly, double STR cooler has been kind of the MVP for the celebration, just because of how much damage he does, but also his leader skill and his defense is also very, very good here. Now, the main strategy you actually want to go ahead and do here is actually bring here double the damage reduction. And there's not really any point to bring any nuking items either, just because I found out during my test, I'm always going to be on turn 5, so it's always better to actually just go ahead and actually use here a double damage reduction. So on this turn here, I decided to bring here a Whis and also an Icarus. And then basically, we have our hard hitters just basically do most of the damage right here. Now, I was able to find a friend here at 100%, so I was pretty lucky. My cooler is also only at 69%. And the good thing about this stage compared to the cooler stage is that these guys don't really have a gimmick when it actually comes to like locking your character's rotation. So this one makes this run actually a lot more easier. Now I also brought here the EZA cooler as well, the STR, just because we just got his EZA. So just provide here the cooler the 50% attack and defense. And of course I also brought here the AGL cooler. Now AGL metal cooler is actually very important. And one of the reasons why is because this character, when he actually does transform, his transformation turns don't actually count as turns. So by his transformation, you are able to do a little bit more damage, which will definitely help you beat this event within 5 turns, because that's the missions. You have to beat this event, but you also have to beat it within 5 turns. So if you have the new STR cooler, you pretty much have this in the bag. Now I also brought here, of course, the full power Frieza. And the reason why is because full power Frieza, as you guys know, when you are against a Goku's enemy, which in this case here is Goku and Vegeta, he is doing here guaranteed crits. But more importantly, he does share here 6 out of 7 links with the LR STR cooler. So again, his damage is just going to be really ridiculous. And what's also pretty good, that if you actually get the RNG also kind of lucky right here, you actually have access to his active skill. When the opponent's HP is below 30%, you can actually go ahead and pop his active skill, which actually does a lot of damage, and again, guaranteed crits. Again, with the double damage reduction, again, you can see here that Frieza, we are able to take advantage of his passive, because as the first attacker, once he actually gets hit, he actually does here a guaranteed additional super attack, where he also stacks attack as well. So really, this is really your main rotations. If you don't have here, of course, the AGL full power Frieza, you can go ahead and substitute, of course, with the STR version, because again, remember, that character is going to be super effective if you give him an 18 key, right? So he's going to be a really good option here as well. I brought also Janemba, just because the second phase, they are going to be here, whatchamacallit here, in type. And I felt like this character would be pretty good here, but also Goku does a Ki Blast effect, so he can also nullify it. Now, unluckily, we actually got here, we got super at the back, but Janemba, because of the damage reduction items that we have here, Janemba did take here 206k of damage, which is completely fine right here. But fortunately, our Turles decided to actually transform. Now, Turles is actually here only just for his support. Originally, I did bring here the Golden Friezas on Global for the protection, but if you're running here a double damage reduction, you really don't have to worry about defense, because these guys are able to tank. And also, Metal Cooler, one thing I do want to mention right here as well, is that Metal Cooler does have here a 40% chance to crit, since we are against a pure Saiyan, and we're also against a super class enemy. So there you go. Again, we're going to go ahead and use here the double damage reduction right here. Now, at this particular level, I actually decided to transform with the STR cooler. And one of the reasons why is because you guys know when he transforms, he can do 4 super attacks, but he's also be doing here guaranteed crits. So, decided to actually go ahead and transform. Unfortunately, the audio is not playing, just because I kept forgetting that there's copyright music. So just to make the video easier to actually do right here, I decided to like just put the cooler's OST for this one right here. So there we go with the transformation. Now this could have been a one shot of a turn, because again, Frieza is doing guaranteed crits, and so is Cooler here as well. But the only problem is we actually get supered in the front. So again, even with double damage reduction, you are going to live. However, this Goku is actually able to stun you and lower your defense. And of course, we get the level 3 dodge on the normal attack. So unfortunately, we missed some really good damage with Frieza. But this actually works to our advantage because now our HP is below 50%. Now, if you don't have the SR Cooler, I'm pretty sure you can get this done with double LR full power Frieza. You just have to be very, very lucky, I want to say, because, matter of fact, I think you can actually get it done with double full power Frieza. I might do it on stream right here, but, I mean, really, it's nothing too complicated for this event right here. But, I decided to do someone without the, of course, the physical cooler. Metal Cooler to be specific, because again, he has an advantage in this event right here. But within 5 turns, like, you would definitely want to bring here some hard-hitting units. You don't want to bring any unit that's actually focused more on defense. So you actually want to bring here your hard-hitting, most powerful, Terrifying Conqueror units right here. So there goes Cooler. Now, luckily, because Frieza got stunned here, the RNG for the other STR Coolers decided to pop off, where we actually get here additional super attacks. Again, the front is at 100%. He did like 4 super attacks in a row, or even 5. And then we have my Cooler that does here 3 super attacks in a row with guaranteed crits. And then you can see the damage we're doing here is just completely ridiculous. Now, this is where, again, the transformation for Cooler actually comes in clutch, because currently we're on turn 5. And basically, with this right here, we're able to get here 2 free turns of free damage. And because we are using here Cooler's leader skill, all we require for the AGL Metal Cooler to super attack in his giant form are only 4 key spheres. So the orb RNG was actually very good. There goes another super attack, but we dodge it. And we're pretty much just basically take out Goku once his transformation is pretty much over. We still also have here our damage reduction. And we also have your LR Janemba as well, which has type advantage and also has a nullification. So this was pretty easy, definitely much more easier in my opinion compared to the Metal Cooler for stage number 5. As far as a no item run, I probably will do it on stream, just because I know a lot of people just want to beat this event right here. So I want to make sure that I'm contributing to show people that you can get this done without pulling the new LRs for part 2, which are definitely going to be good for part 3. But this one was pretty simple, honestly. I might go ahead and do this with double LR full power Frieza. But the thing is that we do need some good RNG with our rotations. If we can have Frieza on each rotation with support, and he's able to get his 18 key super, then I think we can actually get this done with full power Frieza easily within 5 turns. Maybe 6 turns, but 5 turns is kind of a stretch. But because Frieza does guaranteed crits, it's almost guaranteed that we get this done here. Like, the only thing we have to worry about is that Frieza does not get super attack, because if you get super attack in this last phase against this Goku, we are going to get stunned here, so we are going to miss some potential damage from Frieza, like we just saw from before. So there goes Cooler. Metal Cooler is actually able to bring down Goku within 1 health bar, and as you guys can see here, the turn is still going to be turn 5, so again, this is just free damage. AGL Metal Cooler looking really good with his EZA. Unfortunately, he's not part of Transformation Boost, which is really, really odd. The only one thing I would probably say about AGL Metal Cooler is that I do wish that he did share a different name, so you can actually link him up with the LR version, because those two on the same rotation, if they actually linked up together, would be devastating. But you know, it is what it is for some reason. But there we go. That's gonna be a Vilma, boys. I'm pretty sure that Cooler actually takes the cake right here. Again, you can see our Janemba is taking here double digits, and I think it's because we still have the Whis and Icarus activate here as well. Don't forget, you can also use support memory as well if you want to for the extra stats. So don't forget to use your support memory as well. Alright, so there we go. There's the event done without the LR Metal Physical Cooler. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos coming down below. Let me know your team builds, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!